Welcome to Pinpoint, Colorado. I'm your host, Rachel Maines. Today I'm in Golden, Colorado at Et Voilà, a French bakery. The owners are French and they take authenticity seriously. Ruth, the pastry chef, is a true culinary professional and you can taste the craftsmanship in every bite. Let's go inside. Well, thank you, Rachel, for coming on Pinpoint, Colorado. This is just a joy. I've known you guys for years, and I'm so happy for you. This is a gem in Colorado.
Thank you, Rachel. Very happy to be here with you all.
You're in Golden, and this is the perfect location in the mountains. It is like a little getaway, and then you kind of come across, this little, I don't know if you call it a cove, but you're like, oh, there it is.
Yes.
And you got a lot of bikers too that
Yes.
come this way.
Yeah,
on the
we are in
mountain.
a beautiful location on Lookout Mountain Road. And if you ride your bike in France and you climb a mountain, it's very common to arrive at a French bakery or a café and climbing Lookout Mountain Road. Now you have a French bakery up there. So it's a beautiful location.
I love that. When I came into the cafe, one of the bikers introduced himself and he was just explaining how this has become a haven really for the community around here.
Yes, that was one of our goals. We wanted to create a safe place for the bikers, the hikers. Sometimes we have storms on the mountain, but also the community. Families get together, people come for work meetings, kids come to buy their little chocolat. It's a precious, precious place.
What's so special about this is we can experience what a true French cafe really is. The authenticity
Yes.
here is unbelievable.
Yes.
So explain your thoughts towards that when you guys had the vision to this cafe.
Yes, one of our goals was to create the community, but also to bring something we were missing. We love Colorado. We arrived here 18 years ago. We really love Colorado, but we were missing the true French bread, the French place. And the chef is my sister, and she has a lot of allergies, borderline celiac, and she could not eat anything here that would fit her needs and our French taste. So yes, we went for pure French. We make it everything authentic, no additive, no preservative, and we bake the old-fashioned way. Someone not long ago asked me, what does this mean? It takes time, very few ingredients, very good quality ingredients, lots of time and love and a lot of technique. Because to bake at this altitude, we are on the top of Lookout Mountain, so very high. It's very technical. And that's what we wanted to bring to Golden area, Lookout Mountain Road. So if you come to us and you want a vanilla something latte, no, we don't have this because we do it the French way we did not adapt to the American style. So very little sugar, very pure ingredient, old-fashioned way.
Which I love because I try to avoid sugar and avoid the unhealthy preservatives. So here, someone who's gluten intolerant, they can come here and feel comfortable. Somebody like me who's a health nut, they can come here and feel comfortable. And then someone who's maybe not paying attention to health, but they love tasty food and they want it the authentic way, they can enjoy it too. So it really caters to everybody.
Yes, and it tastes so good because the flavors have time to develop because we take the time to make good bread, good croissant, good pain au chocolat. And so it's alive in the good way.
Croissant. I'd love to say it how you say it.
You said it very well. Croissant. Pain au chocolat and croissant are so good.
Yes. And then, you guys are unique also in that Ruth studied in France. Of course, you as the listeners can tell through your accent, you're from France, but she studied there.
Yes.
So explain her preparation before coming here to be
Yeah, Ruth is very special. She's my sister, but she's also a PhD in econometry, and she was working on the Champs-Élysées with a firm that was predicting economics. And then when we had this idea of creating a French bakery, she said, well, one of the two of us needs to do it, and to do it well, of course, it could be only her. So she quit her high-paying job on the Champs-Élysées to get trained in one of the best patisserie school, and she was trained by two world champions, Bajard and Moncoudiol, for those who know them. And she has learned the right way to make things, and then she studied with bakers who bake the old-fashioned way in France before she was able to come here with a green card because she's special, so she got a special green card, and able to bring her knowledge and her talent to Colorado.
I love that. What are, when you come in here, you're like, oh, I want to try this, I want to try that, I want to try that. But what are some of the favorites that your customers say, hey, we
People
love
line
this?
up for the pain au chocolat, so the chocolate croissant. We use two techniques to make this. It takes 3 days. It's sourdough based, and the chocolat is grand cru chocolat. So when you look at it, it does not dissolve in the pain au chocolat. It stays whole when it bakes. So people line up for this one. My favorite one is the lemon tart because it's a fruit. It's so good. And the bread, of course, the bread is amazing. We also have very, very amazing teas, coffee, and hot chocolate. Ruth makes she makes the hot chocolate in house with A2 milk. It's a milk from a Colorado farm, lactose-free naturally. It's outstanding. You do not need to add sugar to our drinks. Of course, you can if you want, but it's so good by itself that, yeah, everything is good.
I need to try that because I typically don't do hot chocolate, especially with real milk. I usually do another source of milk.
Try our hot chocolate.
Yes, I will for sure. I'm excited to try many things. Rachel, what is the most surprising thing that you weren't expecting as a business owner?
That's a very good question. We took a bet, opening a French bakery, a pure authentic French bakery on the top of the mountain here. It's difficult. There's not many businesses on the mountain, but we are blown away by the community and the fact that people are craving this type of food. And, we say bonjour, and then now people come in and say bonjour back. And people they understand what we're doing, and that was really, really mind-blowing. The winter time is not easy for small businesses, but the community is here supporting us and being, choosing to meet here and consume what we do. So we are mind-blown by the kindness and the authenticity of the community.
Yeah.
Very, very impressed by the people here.
That's wonderful because I know that you guys chose Golden
Yes, we did.
as a place to be, but
Yes.
it's a surprise then even more of the warmness of the community.
Yes, very touched. And we love the people here. The community is amazing, amazing.
So your husband, yourself, and your sister co-own, but you also, which I think is beautiful, you're talking about family and the multi-generations. You have family members work here as well.
Yes.
You just said hi to your grandkids.
Yes.
So explain that within the specialness of this place and,
Yes.
and also your role in being able to see your grandkids day to day here.
Yes, it's beautiful. Yes, so my husband, my sister, and myself, we own the bakery. My son, one of them, I have 5 of them. One of my sons work here. He's the front of the bakery. So when you come in, the beautiful gentleman here is my son, and our grandkids, he has 3 sons. They live nearby, of course. So yeah, we get to see them, and they love coming here because, of course, they see their auntie in the back and they want chocolate as well. So those 3 years old, they eat 70% dark chocolate and love it. So yes, it's part of our heritage and cultural gem that we have as French people to share food. For French people, food is the 6th love language. So it's true. The Gary Chapman book talking about only 6 language for French, and food is one of them. So that we love to be able to share that with the community here.
Yes. Yeah, and that is something that I think is unique in America. We're not used to seeing our, in France, I've never been, but I'd love to go. But you just imagine like a small village community, and you go into, a neighborhood restaurant, and you're seeing all the locals, of course, then you're seeing the multi-generations. So this is truly here as well.
Yes.
So I think that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's something you can find in villages in France. You go in a French bakery in France, people are known by name. We know what they will order. Same here.
Yeah.
You come with your grandkids. We have kids in the neighborhood. They run and they know what they want. They order by themselves. That's very much the spirit of what we do and have in France around French bakeries.
When people leave here, obviously you want them to have experienced the authenticity of the food and the atmosphere. But what else do you hope as people leave here and as they desire to come back?
Yes, they leave with a smile on their face because of the warmness of the place. I think it's a beautiful spot.
Yes.
And also they are getting to know each other. I'm very amazed that people meeting other people by chance. They just come to the bakery. The bikers are creating a community here. So there is this sense of community. Cross-cultural, we have the American citizenship, but we are very French. So, but you have this cross-cultural community being created around really good food, really good bakery, because we're not a restaurant, but really good bakery. So that's beautiful. They live with a smile on their face. They come back for the food, the experience, and the people.
Yeah. Well, you guys obviously love Colorado. You chose to come to Colorado from France.
Yes.
What are some things that you feel is just quite unique about Colorado? You're on Pinpoint, Colorado, so I thought I'd ask that question.
Yeah, we've been here for 18 years, and we truly fell in love with the people, the beauty of the nature, and the fact that it's health oriented, which is very important for us. So yeah, we love the weather. I know it might be weird, but I love the weather, the sun all the time, and the people. Very friendly people here in Colorado.
What do you hope to leave in terms of your culture besides the cafe? Is there anything else that you would like to pinpoint in terms of, what you guys can leave Colorado in terms of the French culture?
What we want to pass along to Colorado, that is very French, and I think it's a plus if people learn, is to say hello when you enter a store. Because if you don't do that when you are in a French place in France, you might pay more for the same item. Yes. And people might be rude to you if you don't say hello. And I think here we are creating this. People step inside and start now saying bonjour. At the beginning, it was like just coming in, trying to understand what's going on, looking around before saying bonjour.
Yeah.
Say bonjour. I hope we can change that in Colorado, that people step into a store and say bonjour or hello. It's very important.
That is very friendly. And I bet you when we visit France, and we don't do that because we're not accustomed to that, we just kind of walk in, we're like, oh, looking around.
Yes, but that's something that please, when you go to France, say hello, even in English. And maybe we will change that in Colorado, and people will say hello entering a store.
Right. With a smile on your face.
With a smile on your face.
Bonjour. I love that.
Yes.
Well, Rachel, any other things that you want to leave us with on Pinpoint regarding the shop?
But if you want to try authentic French bakery, and if you have, if you're health conscious and you want to try something that normally you would not try anywhere else because you are sensitive to gluten or you don't want any preservative, come to us. We'll be happy to explain what we do and share our experiences with you.
And I want to say to the listeners too, you may just get a hug as well before you leave because it's so friendly here and everybody is just amazing. So Rachel, thank you so much. I know I'll be back. Next time I'm going to be interviewing Ruth, the chef. So just thank you for everything that you're doing, and it's just wonderful. It's a delight.
To see you. Thank you. Merci.
My thanks to Rachel Dufour and team at Et Voilà French Bakery for sharing such a special place. What a delight. You can plan your visit and learn more by going to etvolafrenchbakery.com. And don't forget to stop on by pinpointcolorado.com to watch past episodes. It's always a joy to be with you. See you next time.